U1 still in play. What is going on, everybody, over here at YouTube? I hope you all had a fantastic day today. There's still 3 hours left in the trading day. We're about done here at Trading Learning 101. We're going to do a quick little recap the day. The number one stock right now is U1, having a nice breakout from 17 to a high of $24. Now, this morning, there was a lot of excitement. We really thought that a lot of stuff was just going to pop off today because of what happened yesterday. Yesterday, we had stocks like ORPH go on an epic run. And I know you guys seen other people mention this stock from $5 running all the way up to $80. That's insane. So people had this on watch today for a potential rerun back up to $30, $20. Nothing really happened. It stalled out after a couple halts. It ran from 11 up to a high of 16, getting halted 2 times. After that, everybody gave up on it and it was done. We also had CMMB gapping up this morning. Now, CMMB, if you look up at that daily chart, you can see big green juicy candles. So it likes to run in the past. So with keeping in mind that ORPH ran so much yesterday and CMMB gapping up and hitting a high of 31.50 and just hanging out here at 25, people had eyes on this as well. You could see right out of the open from 24 had a nice snap up to 28. Then it made a wedge right here. You could see it clear as day right at 24. But no follow through. Completely falls through. Done for. Just like ORPH. We also had another big runner yesterday. GLTO. This thing ran from $5 to $16.50. So you can see where I'm saying all of this excitement this morning. People have seen these big runners at the end of the day. Thursday, they're like, bet. Friday, things are about to pop off. But what happened? Really nothing. Everything was gapping up, looking good. But then right when that market opened, we had maybe one quick pop, and then everything pretty much faded. The big one this morning, VXRT. A lot of people were watching this. It had a nice run from 750 to 9, and then it went into this, what I like to call a death grind. And from 850, it grinded all the way up to $10. What, in an hour and a half? And then after that, it was just game over. I'm the type of trader, I don't really like trading grinds like this. I just don't have the patience to sit and wait as a stock just slams down 25 cents, moves up higher, 2 cents, back and forth. I just don't have the patience. But there was a good move on VXRT. And then Sava went under the radar. I didn't even see Sava till this thing was hitting 86. Sava had a good run from $68, running all the way up to $87. Great run on Sava. That's a nice $20 move to the upside. So there was some opportunities out here today. Sava and VXRT with the death grinds leading into the Euphoria pop. What else did we have today? We were watching drawing a blank here. CLOV. We were watching CLOV. This was the #1 stock a few days ago, as you can see, and it's been pulling back down. We've been waiting for that bounce to the upside. This is more of like a swing trade. It's just starting to settle down and go sideways. The upside potential on this, I can see 19, 20 bucks from this $15 area here. And we were also watching WISH and Wish. This thing's just a turd. The float on it's 300 million. It ran up super, super huge. And it's just been dead in the water down here at 10 bucks. Nice little 50-cent pop opportunities, but you got to act on it and be fast. And then really nothing was going on, and then U1 pops up. Someone in the chat mentioned U1. We pulled it up, and we were watching U1 right here as it was settling at 1750. And we said the risk versus reward on this, there's that risk it could slam down here from 1750 right here down to $17. So you have to accept that 50-cent drop if it happens. But if this starts perking up, you're looking at 1850, 1950, $20. That's where we've seen U1 going. So U1 starts perking up to 1850 here, blows all the way up to 2050, pulls back and holds this $20 area as support. And from 20, look at all this volume come into it. Gets a nice run from 20 bucks all the way to $24. Beautiful run on U1. Now as I'm talking, we got RIDE, RIDE, exploding and taking off. And we also have AMC is exploding and taking off. This has been like a reoccurring theme all week. In the morning, nothing really goes on. Then we go into lunch. And then right out of lunch, that's when we start to see all these stocks start to pop up and take off. I'm done trading for the day for you guys on YouTube. We were live today in the Discord. We still are. We got a few people still hanging around and watching. But every Friday we're in here live streaming trading. So today, I'm ending Friday up 4,160 bucks. I'll take it. That's a good way to end out the week. Little bit jumpy this morning, jumping in on CMMB. I started the day red, trading this, but I was able to have a nice comeback. Like I said, I'll show you guys real quick. CMMB, I jumped in on it. It failed. I was immediately down almost $3,000. And then Wish started to pop up. I started to load up on this, and then I changed my mind on it. Took a almost $2,000 loss on this. But then we had ORPH pop up. I was able to make almost 3,000 on this. And then NOVN. When it started running up over 18 here, I jumped in on it and I was able to make almost 6,000 on this. So with this one trade, I was able to make back all my losses. And then ORPH pushed me up into the green for today. So now that I'm up in green, I want to lock it in. I don't want to risk it because all this week, it's just been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's been a real struggle this past week. This overall market compared to last week, you can't even compare it. Last week was just straight on fire. Everything was exploding. This week, what did we see every single day? We seen stocks gapping up on the upside, like so big and massive. Like these gaps were insane. Stocks like AEMD, for an example. Like, look at that gap up right here. And then it was just choppy the rest of the day. Fades off, does nothing. We had a lot of stocks popping up and gapping up really huge pre-market. MEDS with the big gap up, that had a good move. But then at the end of the day, it completely crumbled and fell apart. Trying to think back and remember on everything that popped up. OEG with the big gap up, just faded out. We've been just seeing runners pop up at the end of the day. That's what we've been seeing. So now that we're going out of lunch, now all these stocks are starting to pop up. Ride, AMC. What's another one? SIEB just had a big pop on it. U1. What was it? BFYC. BYFC. From 250 to 350. Now U1's crumbling and falling apart. It's Friday. It's the hardest day to trade. That's why we try to preach here, guys. Get in on a Friday, make that money, secure the bag, walk away. Enjoy the weekend. There's no point in hanging around all day on a Friday. So this is what you do. You take your broker. As soon as you're up in profit, you verify. You see that you have no P&L open positions. You're going into the weekend cash. You're securing that bag. X. Close out. Boom. Secure that bag. That's how you do it. Because if you keep that broker open, something's going to pop up. And you're going to be like, ooh, I don't want to miss this one. And you're going to chase after it. And then you're going to give back your hard-earned money that you made in the morning. And then that triggers into revenge trading. And then you're kicking yourself into the butt you're kicking yourself in the butt going into the weekend. Like, man, I was up 1,000, but I hung around. I got greedy. I over traded. I gave back $500 of it, or I gave back all of it and I'm going into the weekend red. I closed out red $200. Then you have the next 2 days to think about that while the markets are closed. And then going into Monday, you still have it on your mind, and it's a bad combination. All right, looks like you guys are everybody in the lounge here. They're pretty much done for the day as well. Talking about movies and stuff and going out to lunch. But good job today, guys. Even if you didn't trade and you just watched and learned, sometimes no trade is the best trade. All right, guys, that's it. Just a quick little recap before the weekend. I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. Join the Trading Learning 101 community where we all grow as traders and investors. And just a heads up for you masterclass members, this Tuesday, next upcoming Tuesday or Thursday, on the 15th or the 17th, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do part 8 of the masterclass. So for you guys here watching on YouTube, we're already on part 8 of the masterclass series. Every class is around an hour and a half, 2 hours long. I also assign homework with every class. And the whole purpose of this is to teach you guys everything that I know and how to take day trading step by step, how to learn to do this through my eyes. This is how I was learned, and now that I know everything, not everything, but I've been doing this for 6 years, I have a blueprint and a roadmap laid out that I think is the best way for people to go along to learn this game. So you guys have that, and you guys also have a couple videos, new videos in here. We just made risk versus reward day trading and supply and demand lessons. 2 very good videos here. Check them out. All right, you guys. If you guys want more details, in the video description below, click that. There should be a join button. Click that. Join the community here. We're all on the same page here. We all want to be successful. We want to surround ourselves with successful, like-minded people. We're all here to get that money, guys. So why not join a great team and a community, have fun, and not be alone in the stock market? Be safe out there, guys. Have a good weekend. As I always say, have that patience.